Hey everyone, what is going on? So we are doing more rank 9 Go Battle League battles, and I have 5 in this video for you today. We're going in with a pretty unique team. We have Haunter, Mantine, and Toxicroak. Now you may have seen these Pokemon before, and you see them occasionally. I think Haunter the most out of the other two. But have you seen them together? I mean, I think they work really well together. They make an interesting combination in my opinion. You have the Haunter, which I do have Sludge Bomb and Sludge Bomb as well as Shadow Ball. I took off Shadow Punch because from what I've noticed in the past, a lot of people don't tend to block the first one because they think you're going to try and shield bait them. So I don't even have that. I just have the Shadow Ball as well as the Sludge Bomb. Now a lot of people did block in this video. I think most people blocked the Shadow Ball immediately or the Sludge Bomb, but a lot of times in the past they haven't. As for my Mantine, I actually have the wrong moveset. I changed it after this battle. Yeah, it's supposed to have Bubble and Bubble Beam. It doesn't have that right now. It has Aerial Ace, so I deleted that after this. So that's the wrong moveset. Toxicroak has Sludge Bomb, Mud Bomb, as well as Counter. Now, the Mantine can cover Altaria, which has been a problem for me in the past. You know, so that it's good for that. It also covers the Grass Pokemon. It is going to be neutral to Grass. Toxicroak covers steel types like Registeel, Bastiodon, Probopass with Counter. It also covers Azumarill because it has Sludge Bomb, so I think that's pretty good. And as for Haunter, well, Haunter will cover a Pokemon like Azumarill with Sludge Bomb. Of course, they could shield. It also has Shadow Ball as well. So just really hard, powerful hitting charge moves that they're going to have to shield or they're going to take a lot of damage or go down. So overall, pretty solid team. I like when my Mantine, I almost said Lantern. I love when my Mantine comes in later in the game when they're down to like one Pokemon, so I could Bubble Beam it and it lowers their attack. It's fantastic. Pretty bulky Pokemon. So overall, I feel like these 3 Pokemon do work well together, and we're going to go ahead and look at these battles and see how we do with them. So we're going to be hit with that Icy Wind. I knew Icy Wind was coming. It did a little bit more than I thought, but I still went ahead and took it. I'm going to go for the Mud Bomb right now. He will shield that up. Very interesting considering my attack was lowered, but I guess I made sense. But we're able to go for another Mud Bomb against the Dewgong, so really good for me. That will take his second shield. So we're ready, taking both shields. I'll trade my Toxicroak for that. Unfortunately, we have another charge move, another Icy Wind coming my way, so I am going to go ahead and take it. It will lower my attack, but Mantine doesn't really focus too much on its attack. It focuses more so on lowering your opponent's attack or doing a big hitting attack like Ice Beam. But anyway, we switch into Haunter and immediately go for that Shadow Ball just to try and knock out Deoxys. Will it be enough to knock out Deoxys? It will. That Shadow Ball one-shot, well, not one-shot because it wasn't at full health, but it did a lot of damage. So in comes Alolan Marowak. He does get off his charge move, but we still have 2 shields available. So we're going to go ahead and shield that one up, and then we could easily fire off a Shadow Ball. Now, obviously, my Mantine suffers against Alolan Raichu. That's why, usually when I do see Alolan Raichu, usually it's the lead. That's why I like Haunter as a lead, so we can kind of cover that. But you don't want Mantine in against Alolan Raichu, of course. So, for the next game, it's his Swampert versus my Haunter. So, I am going to go ahead and switch out into Mantine. And it doesn't matter if he has Earthquake or if he has Hydro Cannon. Now, obviously, I don't want to be hit by a Sludge Wave, but I could still take it. He goes for back-to-back, not really back-to-back, but he goes for a couple of Hydro Cannons, which tells me that he does not have Sludge Wave. He probably has Earthquake. So I'm going to go straight for the nuke, the Ice Beam. Maybe he'll predict Bubble Beam, which I guess is what happened. It doesn't knock it out, so it's not really a nuke, I guess, but it still does a good amount of damage. He switches into Azumarill. Now, of course, Azumarill is going to resist all of my moves, although I will go for Bubble Beam to lower its attack. He did switch in, so he's not able to switch again, at least for the time being. Going to switch into Haunter. I don't want my Haunter to take this attack because Haunter is super, super squishy, so I am going to go ahead and shield it. Now, we do have Sludge Bomb. However, a lot of people, as I think I've already mentioned, don't run Sludge Bomb on Haunter, so I'm hoping he would predict Shadow Punch and not shield that. He probably predicted Shadow Ball, which would have still done a lot, possibly even taken out the Azumarill. I think it would have been close. But anyway, I'm going to bring in Toxicroak. By the way, shout out to Poke AK. He was running on his Haunter, he was running Sludge Bomb as well as Shadow Ball. That's where I got the idea and I decided to try it. And I do like it, but I also like Shadow Punch as well, so I may go back to that. I'm not really too sure. Definitely going to be trying out this team some more with Sludge Bomb and see how I like it. But the bait is good as well, so I'm going to go ahead and pull the switch into my Mantine. We do successfully catch this Ice Beam, which will knock out my Mantine. Totally fine because we bring in Toxicroak. I do charge up extra energy and go straight for that Mud Bomb, hoping that it would be enough to knock out the Azumel. It is not, but we finish it off in a couple of counters, and then he brings in Bastiodon. Beautiful. We're going to go ahead and get off the Mud Bomb. Now, I still wasn't sure that I was going to win, but after seeing how much Mud Bomb did, we're able to finish it off before it gets off a charge move against us, and we do go ahead and get that. So that was still a very close game, so very nice plays on my opponent's end. We're going to jump into the next game. I lead with my Haunter, he leads with Tropius. Now this is another situation where, you know, if they lead Tropius, they might not be expecting the Sludge Bomb. Yes, Shadow Ball's still going to do a lot, of course it is, but Sludge Bomb is going to be super effective. So we do go ahead and get off the Sludge Bomb, hoping that he possibly wouldn't shield it. He does shield it though, so a little bit unfortunate, but hey, we still got a shield. So I'm going to go ahead and shield this, and I am going to go ahead and use my Sludge Bomb. So we're either going to knock out this Tropius or take his final shield, both of which I'm okay with. If he shields, he'll be able to win the lead. A little bit unfortunate, but I'm still okay with it because now I get to bring in whatever I want. Gonna bring in that Mantine. We are neutral to grass, so just keep that in mind. It's not going to be super effective. We take a Leaf Blade, and we do get enough for an Ice Beam. I am going to go ahead and just decide to finish off the Tropius with Ice Beam. So Tropius will fall down, and then he's going to bring in his following Pokemon, which is going to be in the Azumarill. So I'm just charging up energy. We do go for the Bubble Beam. Now, of course, I could have switched to Toxicroak and tried to charge up for Sludge Bomb instead of going for the Bubble Beam, but I decided to just stay in, lower his attack, and he's going to hit me with the Play Rough. And now after the charge attack, I do switch in because I don't want him to get to another charge attack immediately. And then he switches into Registeel. Azumel and Registeel, both super common. Toxicroak can handle them, guys. Toxicroak is good against those two Pokemon, so you love to see it. We're just trying to feint down the Registeel. He does get off a Flash Cannon or a Focus Blast. It actually is a Focus Blast. Flash Cannon would have been better because it's less energy and it's neutral instead of being weak to Toxicroak, but we would have survived it anyway, and because of that we're able to get off Sludge Bomb, and that's going to do a lot. I do lag a little bit there, which is unfortunate, but we're still able to finish off that Azumel, and we do go ahead and take that win. So we do go ahead and win that one. Toxicroak bringing it home. I love it. Absolutely love it. So for the next game, it's my Haunter versus, yes, their Jirachi, and as I mentioned, well, I didn't mention it, I only lose one game in this video, and it is to that annoying Jirachi. Jirachi or Confusion in general will absolutely wreck this team. It's going to wreck Haunter, it's going to wreck Toxicroak, and there's nothing you could do about it. So once I saw that Jirachi, I basically knew it was over, but I still played it out, tried to figure out a way to win. You know, I didn't want to give up just yet, but there really was not a way to beat Confusion, so you do have to watch out for that. Now, to be honest, I haven't seen a whole lot of Confusion uses. I think I saw a Hypno once, and then I've also seen, I don't think I've seen Bronzong. I could be wrong. I don't think I did, but I know people use it. And then, of course, I've seen Jirachi a few times. But overall, I don't usually see Confusion uses, so I'm not super worried about it. But when it does come, yes, you're going to be in trouble. So I was hoping she would let this one go down and take that Shadow Ball. She did not. She's going to go ahead and feint this. I think I lagged a little bit. I'm not really sure. It didn't matter anyway. Toxicroak is immediately going to be deleted. Double weak to Confusion. Going to go ahead and shield this Doom Desire. I decided not to give up. I was like, maybe if I could feint this with counters, but even then I wasn't. Even if I was able to, I don't think I'm able to, but even if I was, she's just going to switch into Swampert. We do go for the Mud Bomb. It's all but over. So thank you, Miss, for not allowing me to go 5-0 in this video. No, I'm just kidding. It was a very good game, but we just got destroyed. So good game. good game to my opponent, all of my opponents in this video, and I am just going to go ahead and show you that I did win 4 out of 5, and I wanted to show you this catch because this is actually a perfect Snivy. Now, I didn't realize it at the time, but afterwards I checked, and it was actually a perfect. Posted it on Twitter. I was really excited about that. I'm all set for Snivy's Community Day, which will probably happen in March if I had to speculate, but we'll see. Anyway, that's going to be it for this one, guys. See you in the next video. Have a good day. Bye. Thank you so much for checking out my latest video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to follow me on Twitter. If you like this video, check out one of my other videos that you'll probably enjoy.